All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Progressive Podcast. It's your two hosts over here. We hope you guys have been having a wonderful week since our last episode. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Mietani and I'm here with
Edmilson.
Yeah, and we are the hosts of the Progressive Podcast. Cool. So, yeah, you know how we're doing, man. Dumi, how's your week been, bro?
Man, so many exciting things have just been going on.
Yeah.
In my personal life, as well as at the Progressive Athlete.
100%.
And man, it really is just exciting times. And it's obviously we've been quite busy. I'm just grateful, really. I'm just, not to say that, I'm not tired, but I'm truly where I'm at right now. I'm just grateful. And just trying to learn and keep up and exciting time.
That's true.
And yourself, Mietani?
It's been good, man. I don't want to lie. Things are wrapping up this year, wrapping up this degree. Some very exciting things happening at the Progressive Athlete.
Yeah.
Welcome, Shanice. We've
Shout out Shanice. Welcome to the team.
She's our wonderful administrator. And it's always nice to see the family grow. As well.
Of course.
The family is growing. However, if you would want to join the Progressive Athlete family, we are looking for there's 3 positions. There's we need a marketing manager, we need 2 social media managers, and a sales representative. If you think you're a smoother talker than me, then please, let us know in the comments. So send your CV, letter of motivation, and your desired position out of the 3 to info@theprogressiveathlete.com. Cool. But it's been a good week, man. I can't complain. Some very interesting meetings. We had a very interesting interview with the wonderful guests. Her episode will be coming up
soon, actually.
We'll be coming up soon in the next 2 weeks, actually.
In the next
to be
2
exact.
weeks,
So be sure to
keep
tune
your
in
eyes
for
out,
that.
guys. December, it's gonna be interesting as well.
December's gonna be nice. December's gonna be nice. We're not gonna do a season, but we're gonna do a couple of episodes just to round off things. And I'm really looking forward to our second awards ceremony.
I was actually looking at I forget. I was looking through because we make the content, and so I was looking through Canva for something. And then I saw there, no, it wasn't Canva. It was on Deezer. That's where I listened to the episodes. And I was looking for something, one of the episodes, and I came across and I was like, we did an awards episode last year.
Yeah, we did an awards episode. It's our last episode. Our last episode is an awards episode. And I think in December we'll be getting our Spotify Wrapped. Where we get all the information. We'll see where we ranked. We'll see how much you guys have been tuning in. And if you haven't been tuning in,
tune in, guys. You're losing out right
now. We post consistently and we at least hope that you guys would listen consistently. And if that's not the case, then please do let us know in the comments. We're always
open.
I see
what you did there, Mietani. I didn't. I saw what you just did there. You're a sly bugger.
Yeah, man. But speaking of consistency, that is the episode title. That's what we're going to be talking about today. And it's crazy. We are
73 episodes.
73
this
episodes
is episode 73.
Yeah. That's wild. That's crazy. If you're wondering, in case you're wondering why I'm having a hat on today, I'm having a bit of a bad hair day. So my apologies,
guys. Even the great Mietani can have a bad hair day every once in a while. Don't judge.
It'd be like that. But consistency, man, is a crazy thing because people think consistency is long term, right? And today I'd want us to have the conversation about the quality of your consistency. Do you get what I'm saying? And I don't want to use myself as an example, right? I want to bring this home. So how many of you guys have gone to the gym for 6 months and you haven't seen great results, right? How many of you guys have gone to the gym for 6 months? Someone comes to the gym for 3 months, but they get the results quicker than you, right? But you guys are both consistent. That's when you now start to look at the quality of consistency.
Yes.
Now you need to ask that person, what are you eating? How many hours of sleep are you getting? How many liters of water are you taking? And what supplements are you taking? Quality of consistency. Because you and I can be in business for 3 years. I can be learning things on the job, and you can be having a mentor and a coach that's walking with you each step of the way. I'm telling you right now, you're going to scale your business 10 times more than mine.
Yeah.
A lot more easier than mine.
Yeah.
Simply because you're walking with knowledge, and sometimes that's what it's like. I mean, I was learning, I'm still learning things.
Yeah.
You know, of course there's people that I do have chats with. Shout out Martin. You know, and that's just what it is. What does your quality of consistency look like?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? You could be getting sleep every night, but are you getting 7 hours of sleep? For me, it's 7.5 hours.
Yeah.
That's like good.
7.
Yeah, but I've seen where I'm getting 7.5. I am able to get a lot more big tasks done in my schedule. I don't know. What do you think, bro?
Yeah, I think what Mietani is trying to say, maybe to put it into layman's terms, is you can do anything consistently.
Yeah.
You can do anything consistently. It's about what you do consistently. So if you're eating junk food, you're being consistent. You're eating it consistently. You're being consistent, but that's probably not a good thing. It's not. If Mietani is eating healthy food consistently, and I'm eating junk food as consistently as he is, the outcome will be completely different.
Exactly.
And so that's basically what you're trying to say, is that the quality of that consistency, or what what you are doing consistently. It's not just doing things consistently. What you are doing consistently is important as well. Yeah, no, that's 100%.
And you can be consistently inconsistent. I'm going to say this again. You can be consistently inconsistent. And if you're that type of person, yeah.
Enough said.
We'll pray for you on Sunday, man.
Actually, no, but I hear what you're saying, and with regards to that, whether it's the person being inconsistent or being consistent or being consistently inconsistent, I think I just said it the opposite way, but it means the same thing. But basically, one thing that I've understood or come to understand maybe over the past year or so is that success, right, is not about the big achievement, right? It's about the small things that you do consistently. What does that mean? Is that when you look at your life today, just take a moment as you're listening to us. Think about who you are, what you've done, just what your life is, whether you're happy about it or not. Just think about it. What you see right now is a summary of the consistent things you've done on a daily basis. Not the random thing you did once or twice. No, the things that you've done on a daily basis, the decisions you've made on a daily basis. That is the outcome of your life right now. It's a summary of your life. That's what your life is right now. And so it's really important to watch out, not only to be consistent, but to watch out what are we being consistent in, you know? That's very real, man. And let me tell you guys a story. I love story time.
Story time, you know, and I'm gonna really bring it home. You know, I think everyone knows what the conversation about consistency looks like in your life when you're looking to, you know, be better in life. But let's share some stories. So I'm gonna share a story real quick with you guys. So I also have my own personal life. So in my personal life, right, I'm gonna tell you a story about my crush. Well, two crushes.
He's
right?
not just a businessman.
No. So I'm gonna tell you a story about my interactions with two different young ladies, two different ladies, right? Because in two different time frames of my life, right? And the power of consistency and the quality of consistency. So, you know, I was not always a great conversationalist. It took me time to be good at having conversation. Right. Especially with ladies in this case. Right. So this time it's in high school and we would talk, right? I would talk to this girl, right? But it was okay. It was basic. It was basic. You know, when you look at your screenshots, man, if you've got those archives and you look back at some of the things you were saying, like, come on, dude. Come on now, dude. Like, really, bro. Like, anyways, but I was consistently talking to this girl and she was consistently replying to me, but the quality of the messages of that consistency wasn't necessarily too great. Just did I succeed with my crush? Nah. You know what actually happened? Wild, fam. So here, I had said, hey, are you coming for the movies to watch the movie? There was this movie that was showing in the school hall. Oh, right. And I was like, hey, you coming to watch the movie? She was like, yeah, I am. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm going to save you a seat. That fine with you? And then she was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. Cool.
Right.
I'm here getting ready. I remember taking that shower.
Always shower, guys. If you're gonna see a girl, please.
Yeah, shower.
Please.
Vice versa.
Of course. Everyone.
Everyone must take a shower. But now, what had happened was that the build up now to that. It was just basic messages. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. And then she's like, no, I'm doing good. And I was like, oh, that's cool. What you doing today? No, this, that. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. And then, that's what it was. That's what the message was looking like, consistency. Basic, right? Yeah. But, as a guy, you're not the only guy trying to be the only guy.
Oh.
That was the harsh lesson
of life.
I learned that day. So now we get to the movies, right? And we get to the movie place. I'm sitting there. I'm not so sure where Dumi was.
Yeah.
But I was there, empty seat, because, I'm expecting.
I'm waiting. You're waiting.
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Did she not walk in with another guy?
Man.
Did she not walk in with another guy? And, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, and I'm like, mine. Yeah, it was tough, but that's exhibit right? Now, second exhibit 2, which is 2 for French, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So exhibit 2.
You still got it.
I still got the basics, man. Come on,
you still got the basics. Madame, if you're watching this, you must know that Vele Mietani learned something, man.
I learned something. Bonjour, comment ça va? C'est très bien.
Oh man, don't do this, bro. Oh man.
So now the second exhibit this. So now the second experience. Fast forward a couple of years later, I now learned that I now found my humor, right? And so bear in mind that in the first girl I was talking to, right, we were talking for about 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
Right, if not a month, 2-3 months, which is okay. But listen how crazy the second one was. Within a span of 2 weeks, we went from meeting each other, it was a group setting, right? This was before the pandemic.
Oh, right.
To, going out to actually watch a movie.
Oh.
Within 2 weeks. But what was the difference? It was the quality.
Yeah.
Now I wasn't just asking about, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Pop in a young joke and whatnot.
Yeah.
These are the type of things you learn in high school, right? Within the dating pool and everything.
Yeah.
But now you probably ask about what does that have to do with the thing? So what I'm saying is that, listen, you need to actually sit down, look at your schedule, look at yourself in the mirror and say, okay, cool. I am doing X, Y, and Z, right? I'll even take my, like right now, my quiet time.
Oh, yes.
I've had to adjust everything because I'm not going to school as much because I'm done waiting for a grad fest, right?
Yeah.
But now I'm like, what's the most efficient way for me to spend time with God? What's efficient for me?
Yeah.
Right? And what's efficient for me, what I've found right now is having a devotion, spend time in a devotion on this particular topic.
Yeah.
Right now I'm currently doing a business devotion, right, for entrepreneurs. And then you supplement that with X amount. So depending on what my day looks like, sometimes it's earlier than others.
Yeah.
X amount of time. So let's say 10 to 15 minutes. I'll take a sermon, right, on a specific topic that's tied in with that devotion.
That's tied in, right.
And then, of course, there's that. I'll take like 10, 15 minutes. I'll take 10 minutes reading those scriptures, but in depth in my Bible. In my personal study Bible.
Were in the video or in the devotional?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, both. Right. And that's what my quiet time looks like right now. But it's like the quality for me, that's a good quality. It'll be different for you guys.
Yeah.
For those that believe in the faith, or whatever, spirituality you're looking at, right? But for me, it's quality. And I've seen leaps and bounds. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know the Bible said this. You'd be actually surprised the amount of financial knowledge the Bible has.
Yeah, guys.
I think if you look at Ecclesiastes 11, verse 2, go check that out. So yeah, I don't know, Dumi, bro. What do you think? I don't know if you have a story for us, but that's me, guys.
Yeah. Consistency. Okay, well, I mean, I think I've mentioned this. It's funny, the interview that we were talking about earlier. So obviously we've recorded that already, and it's a later episode that will come out after this one. But I think one thing that I can say that I've done consistently is just to at school, right? I'm a first year, right? So I arrived late actually in April. We say I'm at the same university as Mietani after, but I arrived late, right? And one thing that I looked to do was to make sure that people know that I'm the guy that if you want to get things done, then, you know, you come to me and I'm that guy. And so in our first presentation, what I did is I came in a semi-formal attire, if I can, chinos, and then a jacket, like a blazer, a gray, black blazer. And then just inside, I was wearing a sweater, like a red sweater.
Yeah.
And so my head of department, she looked at me, and this is someone that's only met me recently because I came late, and she's like, "Oh wow, Ed, you're dressed for success or dressed to impress." And I was like, "Ish, ma'am, you know, that's what we do." And so since then, for at least 2 out of the 3 presentations, we have a term. I've always come dressed like that. And obviously I also back it up with the work. I do good work, but I've done that consistently. And so now every time that my head of department thinks, oh, something needs to get done, she'll think of me first. Or if she sees Ed, she's like, "Oh wow, Ed, like, no, you're looking great today. Like, are you doing something? You know, tell me about it." And so what I did is I did that consistently, and now I have this image. And now, funny enough, for the interview that we did record, it wouldn't have happened. Maybe if I hadn't done all of that before, it wouldn't have happened. We wouldn't have gotten that breakthrough if I hadn't been consistent in creating, you know, an image of professionalism and just someone that works hard, if I can say it like that. And obviously getting it done as well. Like I also, it's not like I only had the image and the perception. I did get the work done, but you know, that's what I've done. Something that I put it together. So yeah, I can say that that's my story, recent past, at least in the recent past.
Yeah. So that's real.
Very important. And so that was like, you could say that was quality in terms of like, I wasn't consistent in doing things badly. I was consistent in doing things the right way. In front of the right people, so that I can be put in the right positions, if I can say it like that. That's what I wanted to say.
You know, we will say a lot of things, but what I'm about to say right now, you need just take some notes because man, I feel the Holy Spirit just drop. I'm about to go on a roll. I'm about to cook. Let me cook. So with consistency, here's what you need to do before we get into the quote of the week, right? And this is what I've seen work for me. I've seen it's worked for Dumi and all our other compadres and our fellow comrades. You need to decide where you want to go, right?
Yeah.
Where you want to go. If you want to go average, then be consistently average, and that's fine because that's where you want to go, right? That is your goal, and you need to be comfortable with that. If you want to be at the top, then you need to do what you need to do. What people at the top do. That's what you need to do, right? Cool. So you've done that. You figured out where you want to go. And then come up with practical steps. Practical steps for you, not for me. Practical steps for you.
Yeah.
Right? If you know you're not a morning person, don't try wake up at 5 a.m. Don't play yourself.
Yeah.
Because that's how you get discouraged. Come up with practical steps for you. And number 3, right? Once you've come with the practical steps, now what you really want to do is actually just do it.
Yeah.
Right? And just try do it right.
Yeah.
Try do it right. You know, I was watching this interview by Jamie Foxx. He was talking, I think he did this biopic on this one guy, right? Musician, I forgot his name. And you know, he was with the musician, they were playing, you know, and then, you know, he kept hitting some notes wrong. And the dude said, focus on hitting the right notes. Instead of playing it right. Focus on hitting the right notes. And if you focus on hitting the right notes consistently, I'm telling you right now, the growth in your life will be exponential. If you just focus on hitting the right notes. Don't try do life right. Just try doing the things in life right.
Wow. I have heard this before, but like it's hitting me right now.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
It's about those little things that you do right consistently, and then that will make up the big thing, which is doing life right comes from doing the things in life right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like building a house, especially if you're building it by bricks or blocks, right? Or concrete, right? If you just focus on putting one brick right at a time, man, who knows what type of house you can build? Who knows what foundation you can set for yourself? Who knows what God can do in your life? Right? But at the end of the day, you just need to focus on hitting the right things, on hitting things right. Even if it's waking up, making your bed.
Just that.
That's one brick laid down. Then now you kill the alarm. It's another brick laid down. Then you stretch, another brick laid down. Then you go shower, another brick laid down. Then you put on some clothes, another brick laid down. Yeah. And then before you put on the clothes, you put on some lotion, whatever skincare routine. Yeah. Then you do that, you put another brick down. And then now you're like, okay, cool. What are my goals for the day? You put another brick. Already you've got some sort of a foundation for the day for you to win. And that, guys, that right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is what I think. That's what I think, anyways. But I really feel if you just take that advice, you can really go. But I don't know, man.
I mean, I think really it's just about summarizing what you've said. So it's firstly you have to know where you want to go.
Yeah, you need to know where you want to go. Yes.
Yeah. Then you have to get practical.
Yeah.
Think of
practical steps.
Practical steps, like really practical steps, and then just doing it.
Yeah.
And I'd say with regards to practical steps, I think it comes back to what I said earlier about when you look at your life, what it is, that is a summation of all of the decisions that you've made on a daily basis. So if you come up with the practical steps, it actually helps you be in control of those decisions. Because a lot of times you think, maybe we've heard a lot of people say, I turned 30 and I was like, how did I get here? This was not at all what I thought it would be. And it's because everything was just, you just took it as it came. You just made this decision here and there instead of actually structuring it. So that's why the practical steps are important. And that's from my side. I think it was just about merging what you said with what I said and saying that at the end of the day, the decisions that you make, that is what your life is. The summation of your life is the decisions that you make or the things that you do consistently on a daily basis. Yeah, that's
real.
Yeah.
Nah, that's spot on, bro. That's spot on.
Yeah.
Hook us up with that quote of the week, bruv.
The quote of the week.
Of the week.
Yes, the quote of the week.
The quote of the week.
It
Live
comes
here at the Progressive Podcast. The Progressive Podcast FM. Where you get all your self-improvement
You
content.
heard it here first.
You heard it here first from Edmilson and Mietani.
Yes, but it comes from
Consistency.
Mr. Tony Robbins. Oh man,
Oh, my bad,
Mr.
my bad.
Nah, it's we have to have fun sometimes, guys. It's because just before we go into the quote of the week, I think it's important to have fun and and joke and lighthearted, because if you don't, man, life will crush you, guys.
Yeah,
Like
if you don't laugh, you'll cry.
Like if you don't laugh, you'll cry, because sometimes life is really tough, guys, and you just have to get funny. You have to,
that's tough.
I think that I think that's a tidbit, just for you gotta allow yourself to breathe and just kind of But so the quote, as I said earlier, comes from Mr. Tony Robbins. Tony. All right, and it's
Robbins. Sorry.
It's not. The quote is, "It's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives. It's what we do consistently." Yeah, maybe I'll repeat it. I'll say it again. It's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives. It's what we do consistently. Tony Robbins.
Man, that's so real, man. When man, I'm sorry, man. I've heard this quote before, and it's just interesting. Seeing how far we've come.
Yeah, man. Ish.
It's not easy. I'm sorry, guys. I just need a moment, man.
Nah, it's I feel you, man. I feel you.
I just need a moment.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
It's been a long journey, guys. Like I'm blocking the mic, but you wouldn't believe, man. Like, even just this week alone, it's been some of the things we've been able to do, and even me personally, because Mietani, we've been doing social media training, and also just training on how to interact with people so that we can better ourselves as individuals, but also be able to do more things for the podcast, as well as just for the Progressive Athlete, the company overall. And I think it's special just to see it come to fruition, and for me personally, another thing I can say personally is just I just from the last 2 weeks, I see things more than I used to see them in terms of the Progressive Athlete. Like I see the vision more than I used to see it, and it's just because of what's happened recently. So you'll forgive Mietani for it's
I'm sorry, it gets overwhelming sometimes, And it was a shower. This was a shower idea.
Wow.
This podcast, this company was an idea I got in the shower, man. And it took a lot, man. I think if I didn't start this thing, I would definitely have a girlfriend and much better clothes.
And more time.
Oh,
way more time. Time.
But it really that's a quote, man. And to be here, we've probably done well over 3,000, if not 4,000 minutes.
We're probably nearing 4,000.
Yeah, we're probably nearing 4,000.
How much did we do last year?
No, last year we're doing 1 hour episodes.
Oh yes. Oh, okay. So we're probably somewhere
3.5 somewhere around
just
there.
But
we'll see.
3.5.
But we'll see. But that consistency, chat, guys. I think to anyone out there that is looking to do anything cool in their lives, and even if you're somebody just wakes up, go to the gym, and you go back to sleep.
Yeah.
If that's what you think it's cool, then that's cool, right? But if you want to do that, then just do it. Because you see, motivation is like this. This is motivation.
Yeah.
But discipline is here. And that's and it's hard.
Yeah.
It's times I look at Dumi, I'm like, yo, man, we gotta record, bro. Like, there's load shedding, and
yeah.
I mean, like right now we got load shedding like 14 minutes.
Actually,
16, 15, 14 minutes.
As a matter of fact, guys, Ish Escom, I don't know if you guys are watching, but man, you've really taken us to the doghouse this week. Like, I'm being very honest. This week, the load shedding schedule has been crazy.
It's been crazy, but I just wanted to put that message out there for you guys. That listen, if you're looking, this is what can happen. It just started me. It was me, then was Dumi and I, and then now we got Refilwe. We had Kamwe and Eduardo joined, and then now we got Shanice. Shout out my brother Randy. Randy,
such an important individual.
Very important. And it's just growing, and things. You don't decide when things hit you.
And I think that's the thing about being human. It's we're all human here, guys. You might see us and be like, these guys they know all this stuff, but it's like we're learning as much as you guys. Truly. We're
human, but we are those guys though.
Yeah, yeah, man.
We're human, but with those guys. But thank you guys for tuning in. We really do appreciate you guys.
It's been a great year.
Yeah, it's been a good, and it's only getting better.
Oh man, guys,
it's only getting better.
Guys. If we had a few more hours, Mietani was speaking about this before we started recording. If we had just a few more hours in the day, oh my word,
you're only getting better. You're getting better.
Only getting better.
Only getting better. We're only getting better. Anyways,
man. Yeah.
If you need someone to do your ad libs,
hit us up.
Hit us up for
guys.
real.
Let's
know
a thing or two.
Let's do a young ad lib run for the people, man. The podcast. The podcast.
They do me.
Yeah. Chilling with Dumi, Mietani. Yeah.
Chilling with Dumi, Mietani.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Calling the podcast. Yeah. We're a bit rusty, but anyways, thanks guys for tuning in. We will see you guys in the next episode. Actually, in our last episode for season 9, not the year though. We got you guys. Our last episode is the Progressive Podcast Awards. Ding, ding, ding.
That's gonna be really fun.
Yeah, we're gonna see our favorites episode, our fans' favorite episodes, and also just sharing how far we've gone this year
and how the year was. That was always a fun episode. I mean, we've only done one, but I say it still.
It's gonna be fun.
It's a fun episode, man.
But yeah, thanks guys. Make sure you tune into the next. Catch you guys in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in. Let us know what you guys think in the comments down below, and stay progressing. Go.
Cheers.